Had me coming to your rescue.
I had no idea how any of that happened. I had 911 calling me, texting me.
Yeah, it was alerting me, and mom comes running out into the shed like, "Did you get something from Dad?" Gonna be needing this. Alright, well, Kyle just finished detailing the interior of this yesterday, and I figured while it's in here, I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning. So obviously this thing still needs power washed, but I've got these tips, just cleaned them yesterday, all 97 of them, nice and clean. So what I gotta do, come up here, put my filter in, and then put, just like that. And then I've got to remove all of the blue ones, because if you, all that junk in there. Yeah, I don't want to put that away for winter with this crap on them, so time to do some more cleaning. Kyle's getting ready to power wash that one. Dustin's got this one all shined up, looks really good again. As you can tell, he's dropping the oil. He's going to get that changed. I think I'm going to grab another bucket, that way I can be putting on the clean set and taking off the dirty set at the same time. Alright, get my office set up here. So, clean one in. Okay. Might need to find a better way to do that. Gonna make it take twice as long, but at least I won't make a mess of everything. Clean one in. At least it's clean water. At least I've already washed the machine out. Alright, well, you get the gist of that. I got 97 clean ones to put on and 97 dirty ones to take off. Well, that was a 35-minute time lapse to...
And with the power of editing, it'll be 14 seconds.
Exactly. But some would say that was the easy part. Now I've got to literally take a toothbrush, scrub those clean. Because they are filthy. And I could time lapse that too, or I could just snap my fingers. Well, that was about a 45-minute finger snap to complete. And in that time, Kyle's finishing up that truck. Dustin's tidying up his truck, or the blue truck. And now I have 97 nozzles to put back on the sprayer. There's no need for you guys to follow me through on that one. It's excruciatingly boring. And it makes the tips of your fingers a little sore. Temperature is dropping. It's cold. Not really cold. It's damp. And I really don't want to be outside right now, but I gotta get this sprayer out of here, gotta get it winterized. Let out any heat we did have in here. Oh, Kyle got it detailed for me. I think it's the cleanest since we bought it. See if I'm out far enough to miss our door. Oh yeah, easy. So the only reason I'm really unfolding is because the way we winterize this thing is the RV antifreeze actually goes in through the freshwater tank, because anytime you do any kind of rinse cycle or anything like that, it's obviously pulling fresh water. The problem with it is, though, my freshwater tank is that black tank right there, and it's not exactly designed to fill over the top. And since we use gallon jugs, there's really no other option I have but to dump it in over the top. We have looked into getting mini bulk of antifreeze, but how crazy is it that buying it in bulk is actually significantly more expensive per gallon than your 1 gallon jugs. So, in the name of saving a little bit of money, we create a whole lot more waste. I'm going to start with 42 gallons. I think that's more than enough, but this is one number that we can never remember how much it takes. I need to just start making notes of it. Like, every year we go to winterize the applicator, the planter, the sprayer, we're always like, how many gallons did that take? I don't know. I don't have a clue. Start out by opening these up, getting rid of the lids. How nice would it be, though, just to have a big mini bulk, a 12-volt pump on it, and you can just put the valve up over the top and just kick it on. Oh, that'll help. Let's do this. Drop it a few inches for me. There's the little hole. Alright, well, 2 of 7 boxes down. But you guys get the gist of this, right? Score! There is 42 gallons of antifreeze now in my clean water tank, and 42 empty jugs I have to dispose of. Gotta love it. All right, so now with this reclaim system, it does take a little more antifreeze than what a sprayer that doesn't have it on it would take, but it makes it a lot easier too, because I can literally go in here, go to my rinse, boom only, start, and now that is priming the pump from my fresh water. So I am already running antifreeze through the pump. Once it primes, see we're getting pressure already, I'll turn my solution pump on, turn my reclaim on again, and spray. Let's check my solution tank. So we already have antifreeze running through the boom. And if I were a little shy on antifreeze, what I'm spraying now would normally be going out on the ground. However, I'm reclaiming it so I can just go away from my boom rinse, start pulling from the main tank, and keep cycling it. Last thing to check is my fill valve. So open that up. Alright, so I've got antifreeze going to that one, so I know that's all good on that plumbing. Check this one. Yep. Alright, and that's literally as simple as that is. Now if only we had it power washed. In my mind, this has got to be the worst piece of equipment to power wash. Maybe tied with the combine, but because once you get to these booms, they get so much crap caked on them. One, the stuff doesn't like to come off, but two, there are so many edges and angles and sides that you literally have to spray it from every single angle to get it off. But that job, I'm gonna save that for another day. Well, I thought about something as I folded up and pulled it up here. I made a mistake. So the only plumbing that I have not ran antifreeze through yet is this. This would be my tank clean out. Those are the 4 nozzles in the top that rinse the tank when you're cleaning it. And the only way to feed that line is with your clean water tank. And like I previously said, it is empty. So instead of putting 5, 6, 7 gallons back in to reprime it, I am just going to come down here, take the line off, and drain the water out. And that should do the same thing. I'm just going to take this clamp off because it's all flange style, and it'll just pop off once that clamp's loose. Yeah, there was no pink in that. I'm glad I checked it. Alright, but it should be empty. Anything else left in there is not enough to make anything bust. That's where she's going to set at least until first part of next week, when I think we've got some decent weather again. Probably get that power washed, and then we can put it away for good. But I'm pretty sure today is November 15th. Well, I know it's the 15th. But I'm pretty sure this is the earliest that we have had everything winterized that needed to be winterized. Feels pretty good to kind of, I don't know, makes you feel like you're ahead of the ball going into fall for fall projects. Dustin finished his truck. How slow are you going to be going on the gravel roads?
About 3.2 mile an hour.
Yeah. How many trips are you going to go that slow on? Because
probably none.
The bad news, we decided we're starting out here on this bend.
Yeah, I know.
So, gravel.
I know, it's going to pain me to have to go.
I know. So, Dad and Kyle are headed over to my house to get the 3020. Bring it back over here and putting it on the auger. And Dustin, obviously, is hooking up the trailer right now. And once we get these brakes adjusted, he'll be set to start hauling on Monday. So the brakes on this are really easy to adjust. You've just got your little locking collar here. What you do is you crank it down all the way. Crank them all the way down. And then Dustin will get our screwdriver, pull that little locking tab out, and then you back it off, say a quarter turn, and then kind of make sure it's locked. And that's it. These trailer brakes, they're not too bad.
Boy, the black end where the back axles were really bad.
Yep. Okay. And then make sure it's locked, and then that's it.
Ow.
Hey, there's a...
Hey, there's that right there.
There's a trailer!
Ow!
Was that right on your noggin, too?
Right there on the side.
She's ready for Monday. Are you ready to be back in a semi?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah?
It's been I don't know, what has it been?
2 weeks?
3 weeks? 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks?
2.5 weeks.
Yeah. I think it's due time. I was anticipating I'd be going that week.
Yeah. We thought about it. Coming to your rescue.
I had no idea how any of that happened. I had 911 calling me, texting me.
Yeah, it was alerting me, and mom comes running out into the shed like, did you get something from Dad?
Uh-oh, Kevin's life alert's been tripped.
I have no idea.
I don't even know how you...
Because you've got to be on your...
You literally have to try and shut it off, and then swipe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dad...
How do you do that in your pocket?
I don't know, but you figured...
It's all I can do to do it in my hand.
You figured it out, though. So Dad was on his way back with the 3020, and all our phones start lighting up saying, Kevin has called emergency services. You were notified because you are his emergency contact. And it's like, do we listen to it, or do we assume he butt dialed it?
Or is he
we were torn. It's like
on the side of the road.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, either he is laying in a ditch on the side of the road, or he's trucking along on his 3020, not having a care in the world.
Pulled out to go check on him. As I turned here, he comes around the corner. I'm like, yeah, he's fine.
He's fine.
He goes.
And we are set up pretty good for Monday to start getting beans hauled. Tomorrow is opening day for shotgun for deer. So I'm going to go home, make sure I got everything ready for that. And inform Dad that the longest word is 189,000 letters. Tell me how that's even possible.
What language was that?
Gibberish.
Yeah.
But hey, if somebody could put that word in the comments, that would be impressive. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good weekend.